recap of the Bears' unbelievable 22-16 victory over the Green Bay Packers at Soldier Field, an overtime victory on Saturday evening. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and our great partners at Tasty Trade. If you're like me and want to be smarter with your trading, they've got the Money Match event. Unlock a 1% cash match on all qualifying deposits, 30 days commission-free trading, only through December 31st. TastyTrade.com/moneymatch for more information. Okay, that's one of the most exciting football games. Frustrating at times, but exciting to the very end. And your number one quarterback, the guy you drafted number one overall, when the chips were on the line, he found a way to get the job done with a game-tying touchdown and then a game-winning dime 46 yards to DJMoore in overtime. Bears win 22-16. They go to 11-4, and they've got a stranglehold on winning the NFC North. And if the Steelers beat the Lions on Sunday, the Bears clinch a playoff berth. Let's go through some of my key takeaways, give the awards, and we'll get you off to celebrating on a Saturday night. First of all, take that, Green Bay! Take that! Clark Street Sports, they're on sale right now. Take that, Green Bay. Also available, might I add, in a super cool hoodie. That's right. All right, let's get into this. Key takeaways. JordanLove gets knocked out on a roughing the passer call. He gets a concussion, out, done for the night. When he lowers his head and Austin Booker has already launched himself, what's he supposed to do? Put on the brakes and pull the throttle back? I didn't understand the call. Sorry he got hurt. But Malik Willis, that dude stepped up. He played really, really well. His throws were on the money. He ran when he had to. I thought, Malik Willis, there was no drop-off from JordanLove. Might have changed how they play because he's more mobile, but that dude deserves a lot of credit. But let's go to the first Bears drive. Coach Johnson, I love you, and I'm glad you're here, man. But the Bears go 80 yards. They stop the Packers deep in the red zone on the first drive of the game. Packers go for it on fourth down, and they throw, and they can't complete the pass. Bears get it on downs. They go 80 yards, right down the freaking field. It's fourth down and maybe that much. Run the ball. Instead, we get too fancy. Cole Kmet at center, CalebWilliams at wide receiver, Monangai deep, and they snap it over Monangai's head. And he dives on it. Smart. It's just cover the football up, but that was fourth down. And from that point on, the Bears just couldn't get untracked offensively. They weren't on the field. The defense tonight, while holding Green Bay, I'll give them credit for 16 points. Really good job there. Some of the Packer drives I wrote down. Some of the drives they had, 9, 14, 16, 9, 6, 10. Those are all numbers of plays. Got to get off the field, man. But guess what? When you have to make a play, when the Packers might put it on ice, they got the ball inside the 5. Nashawn Wright goes in and rips it out of Josh Jacobs' hands. Fumble, Edmonds recovers, and the Bears turn them away yet again. All those drives, they were only kicking field goals. They got the one touchdown, great throw by Willis to Romeo Doubs to give the Packers a 10-point lead. But CairoSantos, oh man, I got to give player of the game, and I'll do that right now. The apt player of the game, ABT.com. Check him out in Glenview. CairoSantos, I'll give it to CalebWilliams. He threw for 250 yards and the game-tying and game-winning scores. But CairoSantos, you also deserve a shout-out as an apt player of the game. You were magnificent tonight. In that wind, he kicked a 51-yarder. He had a 46-yarder. He made the key extra point at the end to tie it to force overtime. This dude was locked in tonight. So all the hatred out there, we can't win with CairoSantos. Stop. And another thing, let me get this off my chest. Any of you friends of mine who happen to have my cell and are texting me, Caleb's not ready for prime time. This is a terrible loss. The Bears are this. Lose my number. Lose my number because you don't stick with it to the very end. You're not all in. You haven't all into this team. People tweeting at me, told you, Bears are this, Bears are that. I don't want to hear your bullshit. Stop. You don't give up until the game is over. This team's done it 5 times, now 6. 6 times. 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stat of the day. Bears broke the record tonight for comeback wins in the final 2 minutes with their 6th. Stop. Stop tweeting and texting at me if you can't fight and scratch till the very, very end. Chevy drive of the game, 8 plays, 53 yards, took a $135. CalebWilliams to Jade Walker on 4th and 4. He misses, game's over. 4th and 4. Jade got it, touched the feet down, got it. And then they kicked the extra point, didn't go for 2, smart, and got you to overtime. And then in overtime, it's without a doubt the play, Dr. Pepper, play of the game. CalebWilliams to DJMoore, 46-yard game-winning touchdown. And you want to talk about throwing a dime? We've all yelled about, we need to see better deep ball accuracy. You saw it right there. Laid it right in his hands. DJMoore comes up with it, tumbles to the ground. There's the official touchdown. Bears win, baby. Take that, Green Bay. Take that. Holy cow. The sinus and snoring inside the numbers. When you look inside the numbers today, 400 yards of total offense for the Bears. 250 passing for Caleb, a $150 rushing. The two-headed monster of Swift and Monangai, outstanding. Did the job. Packers, 384 yards. But the Bears, with an 8% chance, maybe, to recover an onside kick after the game tying, they got a field goal to get it to a 7-point game. Romeo Doubs can't field it. Goes off his hands, and guess what? The Bears come up with it. Charmed. Just finding a way to make plays, set up the Jade Walker touchdown to get you to overtime. But again, those sinus and snoring inside the numbers, when you look at the time of possession prior to that crazy sequence where the Bears ended up tying the game, let me tell you something. They were dominating in plays run, the Packers, time of possession. But when the Bears got the door open that much, CalebWilliams kicked it in. Any questions now that he's a franchise quarterback? Any questions? Oh, I would take this guy and I would take that guy. I'll take that guy. I'll take that guy with this coach. That pairing, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Quick thing I want to ask. Did you think they were a little sloppy at the start? Whether it's DeMarco Jackson on the opening kick, diving on the top. For what? For what? You got a penalty, surfing along the top of everybody. That's just stupid. They were so fired up. That's just a dumb penalty. And then Austin Booker with his weight on the guy. It's a really ticky-tack call, but they did. And then the one that knocked JordanLove out of the game. I don't know what his status will be. He could not return tonight after the concussion protocol. The independent doctor said, you are done. Again, our player of the game has to be CalebWilliams, but CairoSantos, man, you were magnificent tonight in really, really tough conditions. And hats off to Malik Willis. But guess what? You play for that team, the team up north. That team up north went home losing. The Bears are 11-4. Hey, Clark Street Sports. We have it right there for you. ClarkStreetSports.com. Take that, Green Bay. Hoodies, T-shirts, rock it proudly. Appreciate you greatly. Enjoy your Sunday. The Bears win 22-16. Take that.